Good morning, students. So this one is chapter 2, class 10. Chapter 2 name is polynomials. So before starting polynomials, first of all, polynomials are actually mathematical sum expression, or you can say that algebraic expressions. So first of all, we should know about expressions. First of all, we should know about expression, this topic. So written what? Some relations which are created among the numbers, identifiers on the basis of mathematical operations are called mathematical expressions. That means we are creating some relations among the numbers. Suppose we want to add two numbers, we want to multiply two numbers, we want to divide one number by another number. Okay, like this. These are what some relations which we want to create among the numbers. Suppose we want to create one relation between 2 and 3 by mathematical operation plus. So this one is one expression, but only number is there. Only number and mathematical operation is there. Suppose I want to divide 6 by 2. This one also one mathematical expression, but only number is there. So, or we can say that, suppose like this you see, suppose 2 multiplied with 3 plus 10. So this one is one expression. So these are some relations among the numbers on the basis of mathematical operation. Mathematical operation means addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. So on the basis of mathematical operation, we are creating some relations among the number. Okay, and this expression has a definite value. So by the calculation, what is the value? 10 and 3 to 6. 6 plus 10 equal to what? 6 plus 10 equal to, we are getting what? 16. That means these expressions are having a definite value. But in the place of suppose 3, I am putting here x or y or z. That means these things are, whatever English alphabets we are using, these things are called what? Identifiers. And these identifiers are two types. So one is what? There is written identifiers. Identifiers are two types, variable and constant. So that English alphabets which we are using as identifiers, A, B, C, D, these things, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, X, Y, Z, these things we are using in mathematics. These things are identifiers, and that identifiers two way we can use that things as a variable and constant. Same X we can declare sometimes X is a variable, sometimes X is a constant. That means what? That means if the value of X is not fixed, that means it is changeable, then it is called variable. If the value of X, suppose I am declaring X only, so value of X is fixed. Fixed means constant and not fixed means variable. So we can use that identifier. Identifiers are actually English alphabets which we are using in mathematics to express some relations among the numbers on the basis of mathematical operation. So sometimes we are using identifiers also. So if you use identifiers, that means this one is an algebraic expression. Why algebraic expression? So one thing you see, so first time we have written 2 into 3 plus 10. That means it has a definite value, that is 16. But you cannot say that what is the value of this. Directly you cannot say that what is the value of this. 2x plus 10 equal to 1. You cannot say directly, because this one is the variable terms. And variable means this value is changeable. You can change any number, any value you can put here, either positive or negative. If you put here suppose 1, then you will get value x value 1 putting. Then you will get 2 ones are 2 plus 10 equal to 12. If you put x value suppose 2, then you will get 2 to the 4, 4 plus 10 equal to what? 14. If you put x value suppose 3, then 2 3 is 6 plus 10 equal to 16. When the value of x is changed, then and then complete expression value also change. then complete expression will also change. That means that algebraic expression does not have any definite value. Its value is not fixed. It is changeable. That value is changeable. If you change the value of x, then this value is changeable. So it is called algebraic expression, and these are you see only number and mathematical operation is there. These are called numeric expression, or these things are called algebraic expression. Numeric expression means what? Which has a definite value. What is the value of this? 3 to the 6, 6 plus 4 equal to 10. This number has a definite value. But this one does not have a definite value. This value is changeable. Because when you put x value 1, 2 ones are 2 plus 10 equal to 12. When you put x value 2, 2 to the 4 plus 10 equal to 14. Then this expression value will be changed on the basis of change of value of the variables. So here variable means identifier term is there in this expression, and here no identifiers are there. No identifiers are there. This value is definite, but this value is indefinite. So that is the difference between numeric expression and algebraic expression. These two are the expression. Expression means just we are creating some relation among the numbers and identifiers on the basis of mathematical operation, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. So these things all are called expression. But in this chapter we have to study about algebraic expression. So one more thing we should know, that algebraic expression already clear. That means see, here some example given. X plus 1 by x, it is algebraic expression, but it is not a polynomial. X plus 1, it is an algebraic expression, but it is a polynomial. It is x square plus 1, algebraic expression and polynomial also. Root over x plus 1, it is algebraic expression, but it is not a polynomial. Then what does it mean? Meaning is this: all the polynomial are algebraic expression, but all the algebraic expression may not be polynomial. All the polynomials are, I am writing here, all the polynomials are algebraic expression. Algebraic expression, but all the algebraic expressions may not be polynomial. Why? Because what is the definition of polynomial? You see, already I have written there. Algebraic expressions whose power of the variable is whole numbers. Algebraic expression, those algebraic expression whose power of the variable only whole numbers. Whole numbers means you have to start from 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. These things are whole numbers. That power of the variable should be whole number. Then those algebraic expressions are polynomial. So now here you see why it is not a polynomial. This part you see, this power is 1, whole number, but this one you see 1 by x. 1 by x means x to the power here 1. So 1 by x to the power 1 equal to x to the power minus 1. So minus 1 is not a whole number. That's why minus 1 is not a whole number. Here what formula we are using? That one see 1 by x to the power 1 by a to the power n equal to a to the power minus n. Laws of indices. This formula we are using. So that way we are not getting that power of the variable is whole number. This one is negative number. Negative numbers are not a whole number. That's why this algebraic expression is not a polynomial. Then what is the definition of polynomial? Power should be whole number. Power should be whole number. Power of the variable should be whole number. No negative number, no fraction. It should be whole number. Okay? Whole numbers are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These things are whole number. Now you see, this one is polynomial. Why? That power of the variable is whole number, it is 1. This one is polynomial. Why? That power of the variable is what? 2. 2 is whole number. This one is not a polynomial. Why? This part you see. Root over x. Then what is the value of root over? 1 by 2. Value of root over sign is 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 is not a whole number. 1 by 2 is not a whole number. Not a whole number. 1 by 2 is not a whole number. That's why this one is not a polynomial. Root over 2 into x. So that power of x is whole number. Power of x is whole number. Okay. But root over 2 is the coefficient. Coefficient means what? Some numbers which are remain multiplied with the variables. Okay, number which are multiplied with the variables, that numbers are coefficients. Now see, here power of the variable is 1. 1 is whole number, that's why it is polynomial. Here you see, it is not a polynomial because power of the variable is 3 by 2. 3 by 2 is not a whole number. That's why this one is not a polynomial. So polynomials are the algebraic expression, but all the algebraic expression may not be polynomial because the power of the variable should be whole number. If the power of the variable is whole number for an algebraic expression, then that algebraic expression is polynomial expression. So here already explained about algebraic expression and numeric expression. Only number is there, no variable terms is there, no identifiers are there. So these expressions are having a definite value. Definite value directly you can calculate and find out one definite value. But this value directly you cannot calculate and find out one definite value. Is not it? This value is changeable. Why changeable? Because it is variable. The value of the variable you can declare anything 1, 2, 3, 4, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. When you change this value, then this expression value also gradually change. So these are called algebraic expression. Their values are indefinite. Now see, identifiers. About identifiers. Identifiers are the English alphabets A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, X, Y, Z, W, X, Y, Z. These things we are using in mathematics. So identifiers are in mathematics. There is written a variable and constant. That means same x or same k we can declare as variable, same k we can declare as constant. Okay. So which one is variable? That value is not fixed. Which one is constant? That value is fixed. Fixed means constant value. Not fixed means variable. Written types of polynomial on the basis of number of terms. Okay, polynomials having one term only. Polynomials having one term only. Suppose x square only. This one is monomial. X square plus 1. How many terms? 2 terms. Binomial. If there is 3 terms, x square plus 2x plus 1. 1, 2, 3 term. Trinomial. Like that. On the basis of number of terms, polynomials are like this: monomial, binomial, trinomial. And one more thing you see. On the basis of power of the variable, highest power of the variable of a polynomial, that polynomials are again divided into number 1 linear polynomial, then quadratic like this polynomial, quadratic polynomial, then next one is linear quadratic, then biquadratic, quadratic, then cubic polynomial, then biquadratic polynomial, like this. Linear polynomial means first degree polynomials, first degree. That means highest power of the variable. Polynomials whose highest power of the variable, highest power of the variable is 1. Polynomials means highest power of the variable is 1, means linear. Quadratic means polynomials who here you write whose, polynomial whose highest power of the variable, highest power of the variable is 2. Then that one is quadratic. Then cubic polynomials whose highest power of the variables, highest power of the variable is 3. Then that one is called cubic polynomial. Next, polynomials whose highest power of the variable, is 4. And these are the types: linear, quadratic, cubic, biquadratic polynomials. Okay, now you see that value of the variables by which some value of the variables by which the polynomial will be 0, means those value of the variables are called zeros of the polynomial. So what does it mean by zeros of polynomials? So polynomial of variable is denoted by px, polynomial of variable is denoted by py. If the variable is y, then py you have to write. Polynomial of variable z means pz. Like this you have to write the name of the polynomial. Now zeros of the polynomial means what? Values of the variable of the polynomial values of the variable of the polynomial by which the polynomial is 0. Those values of the variables of the polynomial are called zeros of the polynomial. Zeros of the polynomial. For example, just we see, suppose I am writing x square minus 1. It is one polynomial. So for what value of x, this polynomial will be 0. If you put x below 1, then p1 equal to 1 square minus 1 equal to 0. If you put x below minus 1, then p minus 1 equal to minus 1 to the power square minus 1 equal to 1 minus 1 equal to 0. That means for x below 1 and minus 1, at 1 and minus 1, the px is equal to 0. Means what? These two values are called zeros of the polynomial. These two values are called zeros of the polynomial. So today this much concept is given in this video. So if there any doubt, just you write in the comment portion, or you can send a message also, no problem. That's all.